I know, it's been months since I've done one of these Flatrock updates, and you guys are wanting to know, what's going on out there? Is it open yet? Well, let's have a look. I tend to do more of these updates over the spring and summer because construction slows down in the winter. This winter has been cold. Not just for us in Tennessee, even Nolan's got snow. So there haven't been any big developments out at Flatrock, but there are some things to cover at America's newest racetrack. Yes, I'm calling it that because I don't think any other racetracks have opened in the US since last fall. Although if you think I'm wrong on that, please do correct me in the comments. So yes, Flatrock is technically open, although not to the public. They held a grand opening for the club circuit back in October, and they've been having small events for members, friends, family, etc. But as you can see, the only facilities out there are temporary ones. There wasn't anyone on track at the time I flew over, although you can see some cars out here in the temporary paddock. You might recognize some of these from their promotional materials. There's been some progress on the restaurant and clubhouse, but obviously this has a long way to go. Flatrock plans to have the clubhouse open sometime this year. So what does this mean for the public? Well, nothing good. I'd heard talk that the track would not be hosting any track days for non-members in 2025. While doing some old-fashioned Googling, I stumbled across this November article from Traction Insurance about the grand opening. The part that really caught my attention was this quote here. While there will be nearly 6 miles of track, the goal of the facility is to keep the public use track and the members course separate, though they can be combined for special events. Whoa now! So what is Traction anyway? They are an insurance company that specializes in providing coverage for motorsports activities, the type of thing your regular insurance company would cancel you for. So do they know something we don't? I hope not. I reached out to Flatrock for some clarification and got no response. This article is the only mention I've heard of such a plan. But if that's true, that means that most of the course will be off limits to the general public. Although I'm not sure what they would classify as a special event. Hopefully Flatrock will clear this up. Otherwise, those of us without a few spare $100,000s will have to wait for this side of the track to be built. On that note, you can see they've started stockpiling materials on this end of the property, so maybe grading on the GP circuit will be starting up in the coming months. Although the main focus is going to be on building out all these condos and garages, along with the rest of the club facilities, so I'm not expecting to see a lot done on the Grand Prix side this year. Flatrock also plans to open the karting track this year, and yes, they say that every year. That's going over here where this creek is. Obviously, they have a lot of work to do to make that a reality. One thing I noticed driving out there is that there's also a lot of work going on outside of Flatrock on the general infrastructure around Westall. I don't know if that's all related to Flatrock, but given the utility needs of a facility this size, it's a good bet that at least some of it is. So that's where we're at in early 2025. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see when I post new updates. Until next time, friends, this has been Unreasonable Speed.
Thank you for watching.